not career specials. There it is. This is a new section, seasonal specials. And this is the winter 2023. Hold on. Wait, don't run to the Switch yet. Don't run to the Switch yet because it's not going to be out for Switch until January. Sorry. Let me see if I can find it. Because I saw that too, and I was like, "Why is it not yet there?" Yeah, it's coming to Switch January. It's coming to Switch January 8th. So don't hurt yourself. I know. Cargen X, thank you for the resub. Welcome on in. I know, but it's interesting about releases on platforms and stuff and how they can't all come out at the same time, or they have to delay, or somebody gets an exclusive. And I'm not sure why the Switch has to wait an entire month for the Santa's Workshop. But, so yeah, I'm not sure. But thank you, Cargen X, for that resub. I appreciate it. Hey, Diana, welcome on in. It's interesting because after making the very quick thing in Canva last night to do a starting and ending stream, it really did spur me that this year I want to create my own stream scenes. And I don't really have I do this with a green screen, so I'm not really I don't need a box for for my camera. But a new starting and ending screen would be nice, or something that I can modify on the fly and change up. Stream packages have never really have never really appealed to me. So I'm always like, oh, I should make something else. I should make something. And of course, Canva makes that really easy. That is very hot. Very hot coffee. So yeah, clean Santa's Workshop. We will see how dirty Santa's Workshop is and be agog per usual at how did it get this filthy. Oh, actually, hold on. There's also, before I do, there's stuff in the store, I think. They're supposed to... There it is. The outfit for winter. Very festive. The Prime Vista Pro for winter, so very festive. And I think, was that it? Was it just a... I think so. Oh, my bad. And the gloves. There we go. And I like that they made them all free in the... They made them all free, so you just go buy them. Okay. Now we're back for specials, seasonal specials, so we can get properly attired. French Bob. French Bob? Also, they put quotes around a French Bob's opening thing, which they don't normally do. Thank goodness there's someone on Santa's list who's really good at power washing and keeping secrets. It's exactly what we need right now. As you can probably gather, Santa's Workshop has seen better days. Every day before yesterday, in fact. Since yesterday, it's become coated in a mixture of soot and the gloopiest, stickiest, most delicious mess ever. With only one sleep left till Christmas and still so much to do, we're needing our very own Christmas miracle. Oh, there are a lot of things in here. Oh, okay. All right. mint ice cream, strawberry ice cream. It's covered in ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. This place is covered in soot and ice cream. What the... Okay, sadly you can't see me, so that's like, eh. Daddy December. Oh my god, not Daddy December. Mint and strawberry ice cream. So this is just, it's all soot and ice cream. How, like, what in the world? What is... Okay, that's a little blue for mint ice cream, but okay. It's just footprints everywhere. Giant bauble. Oh my gosh, this, what even was this? Oh, that's just paint for toys. Okay, that makes sense. What kind of party did y'all have in here? What even? I like that the sleigh has a whole prep area. Okay. All right, fine. Let's just start with where we came in, because this is gross. The heck have y'all done in here? Let's go with the lightest nozzle. Did you have a... Oh, there's a silhouette of an elf. Oh my god. What kind of... Okay. All right. And look how colorful this is after you clean it. That's ridiculous. So, it was Christmas Eve, a night we look forward to for one special reason. It's the night that our inventor, Ivernidea, pitches next year's star toy to Santa. However, this year, Ivor was told to carry them through to Santa's office in a big box to stop any peeks. We knew they had to be really good. I'm not even sure what the dimensions of this are. Hold on. Is this like, is that the wall? Is that a big round opening? Okie dokie. But why soot? Like, what was on fire? Or do I just not want to know? Welcome. Welcome. All right. I can't. Why was I stuck? All right. There's nothing under the coat, just a void. A void full of jelly. I should have put on my Santa hat for this. Oh my gosh. Where on the... Oh, see, it's all... This is... Yeah, we're going to have to get the wall, like, cleaned somewhere else because I can't even get around this, so... Okay. Oh my gosh, look at these boots. That cannot be comfortable. That does not have arch support. Like, I have questions about elf anatomy that are not being answered by these boots. Also, how much art out there? How much art is there out there of like Santa, but the elves have been replaced by like high fantasy elves as opposed to small like humanoids? This is filthy. The hell happened in here? Or like a silly strip where like Legolas tries to get a job at Santa's workshop and like just doesn't get it, doesn't fit in at all. It's good hardwood flooring. I like the paneling. Let's get the stairs. Yeah. What the hell happened in here? What did y'all do? And this is a large map, so it's going to be a while before we get to that next 20%. Alright, stairs done. These poor filthy elf... Like, it is fun, you know, like, I mean, obviously the game wants you to wash stuff, otherwise what would be the point? But the fact is, like, the way that the dirt doesn't even react, like, this is just they have covered a texture with stuff versus dirt doesn't do this. Silverheart Grin, hello, thank you for the drive-by, welcome on in. know, am I going to have to... I am. All right, let's do the auto on. There we go. All right, so let's continue the entrance archway. Where's the archway end? Here. Okay. Like, my neck hurts just watching a character in game do that. Well, I'm glad you could stop by, and as always, feel free to hang out, lurk, engage, all fun. We are currently cleaning off a bunch of soot and ice cream from Santa's workshop, and I have a lot of questions. Like, so many questions. Oh, are we gonna be difficult? You are gonna be a little difficult, aren't you? All right. That would be something. I think unfortunately, don't they end up using like charcoal for a lot of the things, and this is not something that we should be putting in our body regularly. Get over here. Get cleaned. There we go. Alright, I think we may have to switch to this nozzle. Ooh, squid. See, I've definitely heard of squid ink pasta. Squid ink ice cream? I'd be interesting. Hey, Primulina, good morning. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my own Santa hat emote. Whoops. I completely forgot about that. Wow. I decided to try to make an emote out of a photo because I'd seen people do photos into emotes, and I was like, how is it going to be good or bad? And yeah, it kind of works. I had to do a little bit of retouching like around the chin and stuff when I took off the thing, but yeah, I forgot about that. We could definitely do a devil's food ice cream for the holidays and then call it like, you know, Krampus Crunch or something. Krampus cream. Okay, that's getting into some fics that I probably know exist and don't want to read. Alright, archway's clean. I have done 7% of this room. Oh my god. What? Now we also have graffiti in... Okay, something over here say naughty? No. What in the heck happened to these elves? This is like those horrible things when somebody has a pet and a Roomba, and the Roomba ends up accidentally spreading the pet mess. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. I've never cosplayed for Virgil, but that would be fun to replace our like personal emotes with like pictures of us in cosplay as our characters and do like little photos. This is a very tall map, so I'm definitely going to have to do ladders at some point, I think. Yeah, I was wondering about an ice cream cannon. It's having a little bit of a cloudy with a chance of meatballs moment, so I'm wondering. I always like doing the spirals down, like... I could definitely not be trusted with a power washer in real life, or a pressure washer. Be like, why are you focusing on this one tiny piece? Because I like the spirals. Oh no. I think we are... I think we definitely have to admit that Santa and OSHA do not mix. You know, I feel like Santa with the elves is like Willy Wonka with the Oompa Loompas. And, you know, it sounds all cute and sweet when you watch the Gene Wilder, which is the only version of Willy Wonka that ever existed. Sorry, anyone else. You know, and he's like, well, they were being hunted in their homeland. So I said, why don't you all come here and stay with me in my factory and work for me? Probably at no wage forever. Like, it sounds nice, like maybe he saved them, but also he just now has a captive workforce. It's not so great. Like, was it really worse with the Vermicious Knid? I don't know. Last night, you did an escape room where the plot was that elves left the workshop and you had to help, which meant that you got locked inside. I mean, that's just it. No one leaves until the work is done. We work 24/7, 364 days a year, then you get a few hours off on Christmas, and then the next day it starts all over again. I'm just saying there are also a number of adventure modules out there where you do have to save the elves from Santa. Because he's working them to the bone, and elves have smaller finger bones. So yeah. Hey, Cassie, good morning. You know, and like, yeah, Gene Wilder's the GOAT. Like, Gene Wilder OG. And I saw a meme that said, you know, the reason why watching the Gene Wilder version of Willy Wonka is so fun is that he makes you believe that he really is going to kill those kids. He, you know, like it is the ultimate morality play of you are bad, therefore you die. Like every time I see people who just act like the rules don't apply to them, I'm like, can somebody please like Oompa Loompa dance you away into like a fudge tube? Thanks. I can hear the weather outside. I was like, what? Now, I have never seen Rise of the Guardians. That's the one with like Jack Frost and like the bunny and it's like I think right. That's yeah, okay. All I know about Rise of the Guardians is it spawned like a million Jack Frost cosplays. This is a big blue bauble and I am here for it. That's the thing. Like we always had glass. We always had some glass ornaments at Christmas time, and the way that those react, even though they are fragile as fuck, and we dropped and broke so many of them. But the way that they would reflect light and the lights was always like a lot of fun. But yeah, they broke very easily, sadly. Okay, is the bauble clean? The bauble top clean? Is the bauble top supporting the bottom? Good. All right. Oh, that gift is a little dirty. There we go. All right. See, it's slowly getting clean-ish, maybe. Oh my gosh. This is... Oh, okay. Now, which scary ass Jack Frost? Because I don't know about that. I don't know about a scary Jack Frost, but wait, when was Martin Short Jack Frost? What was he Jack Frost in? Hey, Space Valkyries. I'm trying to think of like what Christmas movies off the top of my head I just remember. I have never seen Elf. I did see, what was the one with Dudley Moore? Where it was Dudley Moore and John Lithgow. And like John Lithgow made Christmas 2 because like he gave his elf stuff and it made people fly. Was that Santa Claus the movie? Okay. Because I think of Jack Frost, and I think of, wasn't Jack Frost, first off, one of them was Michael Keaton that like died and came back as a snowman. Was that not Jack Frost? Then there was Jack Frost, the horror movie, that also was like the snowman. Wait. Christmas movies get weird. I'm sorry, Kay. You worked at Blockbuster, worked on Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day, and Blockbuster decided that your bonus for the year was a copy of Elf on DVD. Wow. it's not really a, like, you work at a place where you could get the video every, I mean, admittedly, back in the day, Blockbuster wasn't like Netflix, so it's not like you could get any movie any time of year, but damn, like, thanks. That's fair. Yeah, like it was new. That's nice. What is up with this tree? I am a little concerned about this tree. This is just like 5-star fish stacking on top of each other. It's a very cushy one. It also looks like it looks like glass, like, huh. Yeah, I understand why people find Will Ferrell funny. I understand why he gets people in seats. I'm just not a huge fan of him. There are certain, like, I think I only like him in like 2 comedies I've ever seen him in, and everything else I'm just like, we can stop having this man do stuff. It's fine. You know, Ryan Reynolds is slowly approaching that point for me as well. Yeah, I'm tree shaming Santa. Like, he has magic. He has magic. He should be able to, like, whip up whatever with a tip of his nod or a hat or a nose touch or something. I don't know. Yeah, I could not be trusted with Santa's Christmas magic. I would be like, there's the episode of Bewitched when Endora wanted to be more involved in her daughter's life and also probably annoy the fuck out of her son-in-law, who she hated anyway. And on the street where Darren and Samantha lived, there was an empty lot. So Endora just like witchcrafted up a house, just was like, bank, right across the street. And it's like, fine, I'll just live over there. And of course, the whole thing was like the neighbor kept watching out the window and this lot would have a house on it and then gone because Samantha would make it go away. And yeah, if I had Santa's magic, that would be me, like basically just showing up and being like, oh ho ho ho, boom, housing, boom, housing, boom, housing. I could not be trusted with Santa's magic. Yeah, we can talk about how Genie and Bewitched were both like, hey, I found this amazing, gorgeous, magical person, and then I insist that they never use magic ever. That is basically, that's why women become witches, because the men folk will steal your magic. If they can't have it, they'll stop you from using it. So just kill them first and get it over with. Like, when you really needed some shit to go down, then it's like, oh, well, can't you just use your magic? And then it's like, oh, the magic you don't want me to ever use ever? Yeah, I guess I can use my witchcraft, sure. Because, yeah, even when he would ask, he was like, can't you just, like, never even saying it out loud. Like, Endora was right to basically be like, nah, he's a fuckboy. Don't marry him. And we never really got to see why. Like, we never got to see why they fell in love. Why she decided he was worth her time. And why she basically pretended to be mortal for him. Yeah, we never got, like, Bewitched origins, which, you know. Okay, why don't they say zombie in zombie movies? Is zombie owned? Does, like, George Romero show up if you say zombie and, like, come after you? Who owns zombie? And does that mean that the Cranberries got in trouble for saying it over and over and over? Can you not play the song by the Cranberries, Zombie, in a zombie movie? And I'm not even going to get into how weird it was that, you know, Jeannie and Tony actually got... No, not Jeannie and... Yeah, Tony got married, because that's a whole mess right there. Yeah, like, okay, now I am having a little trouble with this tree because it looks like it's just growing out of the floor. Like, this looks like... If you look at this upside down... That is just some fruit on an alien planet in a sci-fi cartoon from the 80s. Yeah, like is that supposed to be a trunk? No, this is what you hope is edible before, like, the actual plant comes around and, like, eats you. But it's time for a break, so we're going to take a little break. I am going to look at the cleaner side of the tree. And we'll do a 3-minute. I can hear the snow outside, so we'll spray a window open, or spray a window so we can, like, hear what's going on outside. But let me run a quick 3-minute ad. And I'm just going to sit here. I may, like, do a little stretch and you know, unclench, unhinge, all the things. But yeah, hang out. I'll see you in about 3 minutes, and I will be right back. Which button do I press for the ad? That one. Yeah, I can hear, like... Alrighty. So, it's a cold Saturday in December. I don't know, like, I don't have a lot of household chores to do, so I'll probably have to find some stuff to, like, toss out and do a trash run a little bit later. Maybe do some clothing donations. I don't have anything I need, although I don't have anything to eat for dinner, so I may have to treat myself later for dinner. Pardon me. Or maybe tonight. No, because I need to brine the chicken before I put it in the Instant Pot. I don't want to... People have done Instant Pot chicken, and they say, like, it's great, but it's bland. And I'm like, yeah, you need to brine that for... Oh! Thank you. First off, Dalkun, thank you. And what is happening? Twitch is... Oh! Okay, so Twitch, that's right. Twitch adds like 10% and then another. What? Anyway, thank you. Also, CB, welcome on in. Hello. See, I don't think it's an actual Christmas tree. I think that it's really an alien protuberance of some kind. Oh, that's so nice. Well, that's very cool. But thank you, Delcon. I appreciate that. Do the thing. Do the thing. Go. Go, 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 go. I am totally tree shaming Santa. I am absolutely tree shaming. Like, okay, we should have the ad being over in a second. I think. Yes. All right. Yeah, it looks like pillows. It looks like dirty pillows. They're breasts, mama. Okay, let's clean the tree. Wait, did that say pick up present? Oh no. I was like, can I open the presents? That would make this worthwhile. Okay, we're just... Oh, right. We can just stand on the tree. Alright, the tree is clean. Are all the lights clean? I don't know. I'm going to assume that they are. Oh, no, they're not. Haha. I don't feel like I got all of these, but that's okay, because I want to see what's out this window that I keep hearing. Aww. Hey, Seamanders, welcome on in. Oh, look at all those unfilled in textures out there. Like they're like, you're only supposed to look at it from right here. Okay, you're only supposed to look at it from right here. Don't you dare get any closer. Don't you. Oh no. Yeah, there's just nothingness out there. It's just void. Oh, I don't know yet. Yeah, we are definitely, we're definitely in a carefully crafted environment meant to make us feel like we're comfy and at home in winter. And then John Hamm is going to come out and make us admit to what we've done. Which was probably the last time I watched Black Mirror. No, I did see Nosedive. But the White Christmas special was like freaking amazing, I gotta admit. Introducing the idea, like the thing about Black Mirror is like I don't watch them all the time, but they did a good job of maintaining the technology throughout. So the fact that they made the little, like, the thing that you always wear in your eyes and then they were like, yeah, well, you can just block somebody from that so that you can't see them and interact with them in any way. And I'm like, that's certainly interesting. But at the end of it, when he got blocked from everybody, it reminded me of the Twilight Zone. I think it was Twilight Zone. I've talked about it before. It was either Twilight Zone or Outer Limits during one of the 80s revival times. where a person had committed the crime and he was sentenced to a year of like basically being invisible. So he had a mark on his head, and anybody who saw the mark on his head was told not to engage or interact with him. And, you know, basically after the sentence was up, then of course it was supposed to make him like a better person. That is a great question. Hey, they got a movie night. Santa's Grotto presents movie night. Okay, now this is a workplace. This is absolutely a straight up workplace. This Thursday at 7 p.m., Santa's office, a night full of fun Christmas movies for all of our friends and family. Movies rated PG. So we've been looking at it, and a lot of this is, hold on, a lot of, oh, did I miss? Did I touch something that made the thing go away? It was, hold on, I tried to get close to it. Oh, I must have tapped a key that made it stop telling me what it is, but, hey, Dre, good morning. But mostly what we've seen is soot and ice cream. Mint and chocolate and strawberry. So this is mostly soot and ice cream. So something absolutely exploded in here. We even have some like the day after style silhouettes on the wall of elves caught in an unfortunate something. So I am unsure. Where are you even? Like, there's a point at which I can't get to where the dirt is, you know? Okay, so there's a fireplace over there, but yeah, let's tackle this wall. Hey, Mermaid Jeans, thank you, I appreciate that. Please enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub, enjoy the Santa, which the Santa hat, Brian, that I kind of forgot that I had until this morning. Get ready. 1 days until Christmas. That would bother me because magically I would expect it to just change to day when it's 1 day until Christmas. It's magic. We're in a freaking magic workshop at the North Pole, y'all. Get it together. Speaking of days, does anyone like... Oop, nope, gotta leave it there for a minute. I wonder if I want to get like, so not being in an office anymore, I don't bother with them, but like the whatever a day calendars. Okay, we're gonna jump on the tree again. I wonder if I should get one of those for the year, because they're usually kind of fun. Like I'll get like, you know, like the Marvel Comics thing, and every day will be like about a new cover or something, or like a weird Next Generation TNG day calendar day. I wonder if Star Trek is doing them. That might be fun. I'm not really a calendar person. Like I would often forget. And then also because it's on your calendar at the office, on your desk at the office, you would, you know, come in after the weekend and be like, rip, rip, rip. So yeah, I don't know. I'm literally cleaning their clocks. Oh, okay, well that was easy. All right, are all the clocks clean? Not quite. Now they are. Okay, so this is the world map. And I like that it's not just nice, but somebody, like, it looks like the eye has been actually with a little crown. So, sorry, I'm going to have to remove the 69 on the world map. Yeah, they are random times, which is not how, unless these are, like, maybe it's not this world. Like, maybe we're making assumptions that those all refer to the same world, and which makes me think of another Star Trek thing. I mean, of course it does. But when they say, I think on Deep Space Nine, they said, like, you know, well, the Bajor has a 26-hour day. You'll get used to it. Like, how does one get used to that exactly? And also, most of these people live in space on spaceships. How do they get used to any time zone? What is time in space? And they also have shifts. Like, they have timed shifts. So how do they determine, like, time in space? Let alone, oh, well, that planet has a 26-hour day. That one has a 20-hour day. That one has a 1900-hour day. Like, what the fuck? All right, we got to get rid of the nice. Let's go judge the world map. And it looks accurate enough. I was like waiting to see, is there some secret hidden other continent all of a sudden on this map, but no. Okay. They could have gone for the laugh, but they didn't. I guess they really appreciate the mavity of the situation. Brunch-related reasons are the best reasons. Hey, Wolf Tracks, welcome on in. There was, that's right, yeah. Speaking of interesting use of language and languages in sci-fi space stories, you should all read Station Eternity, and then you should read Chaos Terminal by Mur Lafferty. Hashtag not sponsored. They're just fun. And doing an interesting thing with language where you have an always translator, but it doesn't pick up on nuance. It doesn't pick up on idioms. It doesn't pick up on things like that. So yeah, like they may be like somebody may be saying a phrase they've picked up from another species and it just does not convey or translate because it's like, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Also, I think about, like, I like the Universal Translator as one of the most interesting MacGuffins. But I also remember that they call it the UT, which then makes me think of a UTI, which nobody in college wants to talk about. But how then sometimes it just doesn't work. Like, you know, the Universal Translator needs more. It needs input. It needs something. It needs context. And I think that, you know, the one we know about most is like the Tamarinians. You know, since all they do is speak in metaphor, it was translating perfectly. It just wasn't giving you the context that you needed to understand what they were saying. Hey, Agent, welcome on in. All right, a lot of this is done. We're almost at 20%, so we'll get the next part of the story. So let's clean off this large bauble. Bauble. Oh, it's so sparkly red. Look at that. Do you ever wonder why holidays have specific colors, like, associated with them and to them? Like, I know a lot of it's capitalism, but like, the heck? Oh, I didn't turn off my alerts. But like, we absolutely, you know, like, you know, the color of like holly, you know, red and green and symbolism. But then it's sort, you know, then it's like, okay, but we get like the red and white stripiness in there as well. But then you go to other holidays and they're not really sure what to bring in. Like for Halloween, it was black and orange for the longest time. Then they started to also add purple into the mix. Because you can't really do like black. So, you know, like, well, you can do purple to kind of simulate eeriness. Then you get the green glowing, you know, the uranium style green. New Year's doesn't really have New Year's doesn't really have a color palette. You know, you think with New Year's, you think about like sparkly confetti. You think about sparkles, I think, with New Year's and fireworks. You know, 4th of July in the States is obviously just American flag bullshit. See, yeah, that's nice. Why are you making this so difficult on me, game? Like, thank you. Just want to clean the bauble. Golly. Also, if anybody watched Friday the 13th, the series, also the bauble, Ryan, the bauble. All she was doing is yelling, Ryan, Ryan, Are these bricks? What is going on over here? What is that? Is that code? The heck is that?